Hey guys, this is what happens when your phone holder breaks. I have you shoved up in the sun visor and I can't see the picture, so I'm hoping it's a good angle. But today I wanted to talk about unusual Alaska facts, and I'm covering the Alaska Triangle. When I was a kid, I was so fascinated with the Bermuda Triangle and all the disappearances and time skips and all that stuff. Well, I just found out there's something called the Alaska Triangle. I've been here like 30 years and never heard of it. So I found out about it on a podcast. So if you want a really interesting podcast to listen to while you're driving, it's called the Alaska Triangle. And then I wanted to share an experience that I personally had with the Alaska Triangle, and it happened this year. Now, the triangle kind of goes over to Barrow, and Prudhow's kind of next to it, but that's like the tip of the triangle, and then it goes down. So I guess technically it'd been right outside of the Alaska Triangle, but there was a hunter who came up from the lower 48, and in order to use a gun to shoot a caribou, you have to go 5 miles off the road. Otherwise, you have to use bows and arrows. So they're 5 miles off the road, and they get a caribou, and he's packing it back, and it gets tired, and he drops the pack and leaves it there and goes the half a mile back to, it's either half a mile or half hour. I'm sorry if I got some of these facts incorrect. But he goes back to the camp, and he's gonna go get it the next morning. So his buddy's at camp, and he's like, I'm gonna run over and grab it. He's got a cell phone on him and like a .45 handgun. And so he goes back to go get it and never gets back. And his buddy is freaking out and trying to find him, and he still hasn't come back yet. And it's been like, I don't know how long it was before they launched a search party, but here's what I know about the search party. They found his pack, but they did not find him, and it still had all the meat on it, so it wasn't a bear. It wasn't like a bear was hunting him and ate him and not the meat. And they also said that like the week or so that they were out there, they never saw a single bear, because that's all we could think is a bear got him. But he was at like a half hour or a half mile between camp and his pack wasn't eaten, and they found it. I don't know why they couldn't trace the phone. I don't know what happened to that, but nobody's found anything. Like, it's been the talk up and down this road, have you found the guy yet? The hunter, and he's just gone. I mean, all we could figure as far as not finding a body, not finding a person, was that maybe a bear buried him somewhere, because sometimes they bury their food if they can't eat it all. But like, pretty soon it was starting to get colder at nights, and we're like, man, his chances of survival, like, it's cold tonight, and if all he had was, a gun and a cell phone, I don't think he's gonna make it. So we were hoping that he was like eating blueberries and following the Colville River into Prudhoe or something like that, and there's just nothing. Nobody's found anything. Us truck drivers would stop with binoculars and look and talk about it and try to figure out where he was, and it's just weird because he just disappeared and we don't know where he went. It's been over a month now, and there's snow on the ground. There's no way that he's still alive. So that is my mysterious story about the Alaska Triangle. So if you want a good podcast, you should look it up. It's awesome. I'm going to listen to that right now. Talk to you guys later.